Now, you know it's our policy never to take the guild into Arathi Basin unless every new member has at least some training and orientation.
Yeah, and I agree with that 100%. It's just common sense.
All right, then. So when we go after the resource flags, we put a lead tank in command of a specialized team. And their only responsibility is to capture and then guard that specific location. You get me so far?
Yep. You put a leader and a team to tackle and hold each resource.
Right. And as a priest, you may be asked to switch from place to place to add healing support as the battle goes on. So it's really important to know who you're going to and where they are.
Okay.
Now, when we first start out, we have 3 primary targets that we go for. The farm, the stables, and the blacksmith. You got that?
Got it. Farm, stables, blacksmith. Well, you know, I've never met the guys, so you'll have to give me a quick rundown on their names, and then I'll know who's guarding what area.
Okay, I'll tell you their names, but, you know, it seems to me most WoW players pick some pretty peculiar names.
You mean funny names?
Yes, strange names. Pet names, like Yellow Moon.
Yeah, or Orange Star.
Or Green Clover.
Or Blue Diamond, I noticed that too.
Okay, let's see. We have who's on the farm, what's at the stables, and I don't know is at the blacksmith.
That's what I want to find out.
I'm saying, who's on the farm, what's at the stables, and I don't know is at the blacksmith.
Have you done a lot of Arathi Basin?
Yes.
And you're the guild leader too?
Yes.
And you don't know the members' names?
Well, I should think I do.
Well, then who's on the farm?
Yes.
I mean the fella's name.
Who?
The guy on the farm.
Who?
The farm tank.
Who?
The guy playing...
Who is on the farm?
I'm asking you who's on the farm.
That's the player's name.
That's whose name?
Yes.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
That's it.
That's who?
Yes.
Look, you got a team leader for just the farm.
Certainly.
Who's guarding the farm?
That's right.
Look, if the team leader at the farm sells something at the auction house, who gets the gold?
Every piece of it.
All I'm trying to find out is the fella's name on the farm.
Who?
The guy that gets the gold.
That's it.
Who gets the auction money?
He does, every gold piece. Sometimes his wife comes online and collects it.
Whose wife?
Yes.
What's wrong with that? Look, all I want to know is, if the tank in charge of the farm team posts a message on the guild forum, how does he sign his name?
Who?
The guy.
Who?
How does he sign?
That's how he signs it.
Who?
Yes.
Can you tell me something?
Sure.
What's the guy's name leading the farm team?
No, what is at the stables?
I'm not asking you who's at the stables.
Who's on the farm?
One resource at a time.
Well, don't go changing the players around.
I'm not changing nobody.
Take it easy, buddy.
I'm only asking you who's the guy on the farm.
That's right.
Okay.
All right.
So what's the guy's name on the farm?
No, what is at the stables?
I'm not asking you who's at the stables.
Who's on the farm?
I don't know.
Well, she's at the blacksmith. We're not talking about her.
Now, how did I get up to the blacksmith?
Well, you mentioned her name.
If I mentioned her name, who did I say is guarding the blacksmith?
No, who's guarding the farm?
What's on the farm?
What's at the stables?
I don't know.
She's at the blacksmith.
There I go, back to the blacksmith again. Yeah, look, would you just stay at the blacksmith and don't leave it?
All right, what do you want to know?
Now, who's guarding the blacksmith?
Why do you insist on putting who at the blacksmith?
What am I putting at the blacksmith?
No, what is at the stables?
You don't want who at the stables?
Who is on the farm?
I don't know.
Blacksmith.
Look, you got a team that goes after the mine.
Sure.
The leader's name?
Why?
I just thought I'd ask you.
Well, I just thought I'd tell you.
Then tell me who's leading the mine team.
Who's guarding the farm?
I'm not... Stay away from the primary targets. I want to know what's the name of the mine leader.
No, what is at the stables?
I'm not asking you who's at the stables.
Who is on the farm?
I don't know.
Blacksmith.
The mine leader's name?
Why?
Because.
Oh, he's on the lumber mill team.
Look, you got a paladin in this guild?
Sure.
The paladin's name?
Tomorrow.
You don't want to tell me today?
I'm telling you now.
Then go ahead.
Tomorrow.
What time?
What time what?
What time tomorrow are you going to tell me who's the paladin?
Now listen. Who is not the paladin?
I'll break your arm, you say who's on the farm.
I want to know what's the paladin's name. What's at the stables?
I don't know.
Blacksmith.
Got a rogue?
Certainly.
The rogue's name?
Today.
Today. And tomorrow's the paladin.
Now you got it.
All we got is a couple of days in the guild. All right. You know I'm a priest.
So they tell me.
All right. Arathi Basin gets fired up and starts. We all charge out, and I'm following behind the team for the blacksmith. We get to it and capture it with no problems. We hear that we got the farm too, but it's under attack. So I get down there as fast as I can and see that our leader for that team is a warrior in pretty bad shape. So me, being a good priest, cast healing on... who?
Now that's the first thing you said right.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
That's all you have to do.
Is to cast healing on the farm team leader.
Yes.
Now who's healed?
Naturally.
Look, if I cast healing on the leader of the farm team, somebody's got to get healed. Now who is it?
Naturally.
Who? Naturally. Naturally? Naturally. So I run to the farm and cast healing on naturally.
No, you don't. You cast healing on who?
Naturally.
That's different.
That's what I said.
You're not saying it.
I cast healing on naturally.
You cast healing on who?
Naturally.
That's it.
That's what I said.
You ask me.
I cast healing on who?
Naturally.
Now you ask me.
You cast healing on who?
Naturally.
That's it. Same as you. Same as you.
I cast healing on who, but who gets killed anyway? The warlock that attacked him heads off to the stables to attack what? But what smacks him down and sends me off to heal Tomorrow, who just killed a rogue sneaking up by way of the river. Zerg defeated. Then an undead hunter charges over the bridge and sicks her pet on the cause. Why? I don't know. She's at the blacksmith, and I don't give a darn.
What?
I said I don't give a darn.
Oh, that's on me.